Warrior Nun Season 2 resolved Ava's battle to save the world against Adriel, but many mysteries about the saga remain to be answered in Season 3. Ava Silva, Alba Baptista, saved the world from Adriel, William Miller, but Warrior Nun Season 2 left behind some huge unanswered questions. Ava and her sister warriors of the Order and the Cruciform Sword risked everything to stop Adriel's plan to conquer the world by replacing all religions with one centered on worshipping the angel. Worse, Adriel captured Reya, Andrea Tivadar, from their realm, and he planned to imprison the godlike being he feared most. Ava saved Reya by destroying Adriel at last. For Ava, Warrior Nun Season 2 was a remarkable arc of character growth, where she learned the meaning of sacrifice and heroism. As Ava's powers as the Halo Bearer magnified, she became a skilled sister warrior and took her place as leader of the OCS. But Ava and Sister Beatrice, Kristina Tonteri-Young, also grew closer, and they both realized they loved each other before they were cruelly separated by fate. Meanwhile, Father Vincent, Tristán Ulloa, betrayed Adriel and sought forgiveness from the OCS, and Sister Lilith, Lorena Andrea, underwent a stunning transformation of her own. Warrior Nun Season 2 wrapped up its major storylines, but some burning questions remain that set up Warrior Nun Season 3. What happens to Ava in Adriel's realm? Ava was mortally wounded by the detonation of Michael's, Jack Malarkey, divinium bomb, and the Halo Bearer was transported to Adriel's realm to be healed. Ava's injuries echo how her predecessor, Sister Shannon, Melina Matthews, died so that she could receive the halo at the start of Warrior Nun Season 1. Lilith believed that Ava can be saved by Reya in Adriel's realm, and this is presumably true, especially since it's where the halo originated from. However, time works differently in Adriel's realm. Michael aged at least a decade in spite of only being in Adriel's realm for a few months in Earth time. If Ava emerges from Adriel's realm, will she be older? Or will the halo somehow maintain her age? Michael also described Adriel's realm as a harsh, cruel place that's like an endless desert. It's unlikely Ava would enjoy her time there, healed or not. The longer Ava spends in Adriel's realm, the more changed as a person she might become if and when she escapes in Warrior Nun Season 3. Where does Beatrice go when she leaves the OCS? At the end of Warrior Nun Season 2, Sister Beatrice suffered the dual heartbreak of losing Ava to Adriel's realm right after they confessed their love for each other and losing her faith in God. Adriel's rise as the dominant religion and his conversion of thousands of followers, including high-ranking members of the Catholic Church, shattered Beatrice's beliefs. It's understandable that Bea quit the OCS to do some much-needed soul-searching. It's possible Beatrice returned to the bar in the Swiss Alps she ran with Ava. After all, they had friends there, including a woman who seemed romantically interested in Beatrice. Indeed, Bea learned that she needs more than one friend and now has to find a way forward without Ava. Pragmatic Beatrice is likely under the assumption that her beloved halo bearer won't return. What Beatrice learns about herself without Ava and whether she will return to the OCS as their best sister warrior are crucial questions for Warrior Nun Season 3 to answer. What is Lilith becoming, and what will she do now? Lilith has wings now. Sister Lilith continued to change in Warrior Nun Season 2 and gained new abilities. But she also didn't get the answers she sought from Adriel about what she was turning into. Lilith survived being impaled by a Tarrasque, and she spent time in Adriel's realm before returning to Earth in Warrior Nun Season 1. Is she turning into some sort of human/Tarrasque hybrid? But how does that explain the wings? Perhaps Lilith is becoming an actual angel. Regardless, Lilith saw Adriel for the monster he truly is, and she decided Ava was a worthy warrior nun after all. Like Beatrice, Lilith has a lot of soul-searching to do, and she likely has a huge role to play in the Great War still to come. Is Michael alive in Adriel's realm and can he return to Earth? Michael, Jack Malarkey, died as he was meant to in Warrior Nun Season 2. His destiny was to deliver the divinium bomb intended to kill Adriel, and he fully accepted the role Reya gave him as a sacrificial lamb. This looks like the end of Michael's story, but he did tell his mother, Dr. Gillian Salvius, Thelka Reuton, that a part of him will still exist in Adriel's realm. Presumably, this is true, and Michael will be part of Warrior Nun Season 3. Whether Michael can ever return to Earth and what role he might play in the Great War remains to be seen. Who will be the new Pope, and will he be an ally of the OCS? Pope Durretti, Joaquim de Almeida, was murdered on television by Adriel, which was the straw that broke the camel's back and broke Father Vincent's faith in the angel. When he was Cardinal Durretti in Warrior Nun Season 1, he seemed to be an enemy of the OCS looking to replace the order with his own loyalists. But as the Holy Father, Durretti defended the Catholic faith even as his own supporters deserted him and turned violent in support of Adriel. There will need to be a new Pope in Warrior Nun Season 3, but the jury is out on whether the next Holy Father will support the OCS. Will Shotgun Mary return in Warrior Nun Season 3? Shotgun Mary, Toya Turner, was sorely missed as a cast member in Warrior Nun Season 2. Mary is gone and believed dead, although there was no sighting of her body to confirm this. This means that there's a chance Mary is still alive. If she is, what happened to her, and will Shotgun Mary return in Warrior Nun Season 3? Mary was pivotal in Warrior Nun Season 1, especially in her relationship with Lilith. If Shotgun Mary does come back in Warrior Nun Season 3, who better than to help Sister Lilith sort out what's happened to her? Is Reya good or evil? What is Reya? She was described as an entity who is the god figure in her realm, but is she good or evil? And can Reya be trusted? Adriel feared her to the point of becoming a fugitive in our dimension, and his goal in Warrior Nun Season 2 was to imprison her and replace her. Reya had no qualms about using both Michael and Ava as pawns to destroy Adriel with the Divinium bomb. Yet Reya now owes Ava a debt for saving her from Adriel. Whether Reya is a great friend or a great foe to Ava and the OCS is perhaps the biggest mystery for Warrior Nun Season 3 to solve. What does the Divinium sword glowing blue mean? The final shot of Warrior Nun Season 2 is the Cruciform Sword's Divinium blade glowing blue. Divinium only lights up when the halo is near, so what can this mean? Does Ava have the ability to activate the Cruciform Sword from Adriel's realm? If so, is the Warrior Nun sending a signal to her sister warriors? Did something else somehow activate the Divinium blade? The blue glowing sword is a hopeful sign that Ava is alive and either calling the OCS to rescue her, summoning them to Adriel's realm, telling them she is okay, or issuing a warning. Or does the presence of another halo activate the Divinium blade? One thing is for sure, the glowing Cruciform Sword lights the way to Warrior Nun Season 3.